So, I was at basic training at Fort Jackson back in 2009, and we were out in the woods doing our 7-day FTX. We were pulling guard one night, and there were these rumors going around that the drill sergeants were gonna attack us that night. I was at a checkpoint with 2 other guys, and honestly, it was just this dark dirt trail, right in the middle of the woods, with thick brush on both sides and only a few feet from the tree line in both directions. I can't really remember if our shift was 1 or 2 hours, but it was around 2 in the morning and getting close to the end of it. Even though it was super late, all 3 of us were totally on and really alert because, you know, we were a bunch of high-speed dorks and there was no way we were gonna get shown up by the DS's. So finally we saw, about a quarter mile away, a flashlight coming up the trail. It was bouncing up and down just like someone holding a flashlight and walking at a medium pace. We all saw it immediately and got into position and waited, watching it come up the trail. All 3 of us stared at that light coming closer and closer for probably about 5 minutes straight, occasionally whispering to ourselves about what we were supposed to do and whatever. Finally, just as the thing got close enough to where we should see the person behind the light, maybe 20 or 30 meters away, the light veered off the trail and into the brush in a way that it couldn't have done if it was a person with a flashlight. There was no slowing down or choppy steps or whatever. Then, just as it got to the point that it was obvious that there was no person, it took off floating maybe 10 or 15 feet into the air, still heading towards us, but now in the wood line instead of on the trail. When it got to about maybe 10 feet away from us, it literally just fizzled out with a little light trail and disappeared. We were all just like, what the fuck was that, and spent the next 10 minutes of our shift in silence before we went back to the tents. No drill sergeants came through that night. We really don't know what the hell it could have been. I just know I have never seen anything like it before.
If you don't like the dark but still crave a thrill, then delve into South Carolina's eerie past with us. Subscribe to South Carolina Secrets and uncover the legends lurking in the night. Have a story that chills you to the bone. Comment below with your haunting tales and what secrets we should unveil next, if you dare.